Now we move to Pakistan, where serious human rights violation, including lack of government accountability and abuses, often go unpunished, fostering a culture of impunity among perpetrators, whether official or unofficial. Various reports issued by different agencies are continuously revealing unlawful killings and forced disappearances in Pakistan. We take a look. On many occasions, various global reports have revealed troubling human rights abuses in Pakistan. These reports clearly say that various law enforcement agencies in Pakistan are responsible for human rights violations in Muslim-majority country. Recently, Pakistan's own Human Rights Commission, in its annual report, said that as in preceding years, Pakistan witnessed substantial human rights violations in 2020 from forced conversions of religious minorities and crimes against women to enforced disappearances and curbs on freedom of expression. The report said that at least 10 journalists were murdered and several others threatened, kidnapped, tortured and arrested while discharging their professional responsibilities. Curbs on the media continue in Pakistan, with many journalists complaining that they are compelled to self-censor for fear of being persecuted by either non-state or state actors.
Human rights in Pakistan are extremely shocking. Minorities have no rights in the country, and it's not only the religious minorities, the Hindus or the Sikhs, it is also the ethnic minorities which are discriminated very heavily. Pashtuns have launched a major movement seeking their rights as the military trampled on their grounds for the last many years. The tribals have been denied all rights of engagement. In Balochistan, again, the story is the same. In fact, there are increasing concerns in other provinces of Pakistan, such as Sindh, and we find no improvement so far.
The concept of human rights simply does not exist in Pakistan because the country is ruled by a brutal army that does not believe in human rights, civil liberties, and rights for the common people. Balochistan is the cauldron of the worst human rights violations in Pakistan. The Pakistani forces see coronavirus conditions as being more suitable to whisk away people in Balochistan. Almost every family in Balochistan has at least one member missing, including females and children. And families of persons who have disappeared continue to struggle for their voices to be heard. Meanwhile, armed sectarian groups including Lashkar-e-Jhangvi, Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan and others designated as terrorist organizations by the US and other governments continue to stage attacks targeting Shia Muslims, including the predominantly Shia Hazara community. In Pakistan, the fundamental rights of minority communities are frequently violated, with a major cause being blasphemy accusations and the violence that surrounds these allegations.
Discriminatory laws in Pakistan and their implementation has been a very, very great concern for the global community. Recently, the European Parliament also passed a resolution in this respect. The blasphemy law in particular has been used and abused, not just by the state, but by various other non-state entities to discriminate against not even minorities, but also against their own people. One of the important cases is that of Salman Taseer, who was the governor of Punjab, when one of his bodyguards killed him, shot him dead, just because he was a proponent against blasphemy. This law is being used indiscriminately to target the minorities, to take away their properties, and in many cases putting them into jail for long periods without any recourse to justice.
Pakistan is among the most dangerous countries for minorities. Political and human rights activists have time and again urged the UN Human Rights Council to protect the rights of people. These activists are therefore being targeted and charged under draconian laws. There is a constant sense of fear and threat in Pakistan which require urgent global attention. Freedom is under fire everywhere in Pakistan.